There's no secret that Dubai has one of the wealthiest people in the world. We are talking billions and billions of dollars among royal families and businessmen. When someone is worth more than $1 billion, their kids put the money to use, and they don't hold back. In the city of gold, nothing is impossible, and owning just one expensive car isn't enough. From owning your own private zoo to gold-plated Lamborghinis, here is how the rich kids of Dubai spend their billions. Number 10. Private zoo. When you're at the top of the ultra-wealthy, there's no doubt you can afford anything. You want a pet cheetah? You got it. How about a private zoo? Well, you got that too. This Dubai rich kid has managed to get his own zoo thanks to his dad's billions in the bank account, and even became extremely famous, gaining up to 1.6 million followers online just by sharing pictures of his zoo. This is not your typical zoo either. You can find all sorts of animals here, such as Bengal tigers, zebras, lions, and even giraffes. And that's not all. There are a total of 500 animals in total, so if we start naming everything this kid has in his own exotic jungle, we'll be here for a while. But having a zoo definitely has attracted a lot of celebrities, and so far, this kid has had the pleasure to meet and create friendships with Rihanna, Wiz Khalifa, Mariah Carey, and many more. Number 9. Cars. Cars have a way to represent someone's status. Are they a millionaire or a billionaire? Going to Dubai would be a shock if you don't see any sports cars. Almost every single person has one. From Ferrari to Lamborghini, they have one of the best collections of cars in the world. And in the city of gold, of course, gold-plated cars would be a huge hit. Buying a Ferrari is expensive, but add in the gold, and this car will triple its price. The rich kids love to spend money on cars, even if they're not old enough to drive them. With every other person in Dubai owning one of the best cars in the world, there has been a problem of people racing on the streets. And how did they solve this? Well, they gave the policemen sports cars as well. This is probably the first place in the world to have expensive sports cars for police vehicles. Number 8. Private yachts. What better place to host a party than on a yacht? Well, these kids don't hold back. They love luxury and super expensive things, and they're not afraid to show it. Almost every single one of the super wealthy kids in Dubai already owns a yacht. And we're not talking about some small, simple ones. No, they go huge and luxurious. They spend millions of dollars on extraordinary, out-of-this-world yachts, with multiple swimming pools, numerous bedrooms for all the guests to sleep in, and even a helipad on some of them. Spending from $70 million, which even this price is extremely shocking for a yacht, all the way up to $400 million for a yacht. We told you they don't hold back when it comes to luxury. Some of them even own multiple yachts for multiple occasions, like the royal family of Dubai, who shares all the yachts between them. Number 7. Gold. Gold has been the word widely associated with Dubai. Everything here is over the top, expensive, gold-plated, and even bedazzled with diamonds. Life in Dubai is definitely not how you'll ever manage it. Wherever you turn, there's something gold in front of you. Whether that is jewelry or a car, they found a way to put gold into everything they do. Did you know that they have a gold bar ATM? They literally have a special ATM that when you enter money, it gives you a gold bar. Now, this you can only see in Dubai. But other than that, they have used gold as an everyday accessory. Having a gold watch is an everyday thing there, and giving your food the gold touch will take your dining experience to the next level. If you ever visit Dubai, don't be shocked to see gold incorporated everywhere you look. Number 6. Celebrity connections. Being a kid of the ultra-wealthy in Dubai definitely comes with its benefits. You can have anything you want within minutes, and even have anyone you want to visit your home. Well, this rich kid has such amazing celebrity connections, thanks to his billionaire dad, that he can hang out with them whenever he likes. From Tyga and Wiz Khalifa checking his shoe collections and playing with all his animals, to even Mariah Carey coming to his house. But other than just hanging out with them, because of his incredible connections, he can have them to a show and perform anytime he wants, and no matter what the price is. Growing up among the rich and famous is just one of these things these rich kids can afford, among millions of other things. A celebrity coming to your house to hang out? Yes, please. Who wouldn't want that? Number 5. Shoes. As we mentioned briefly in number 6, these kids love spending their money on everything designer, particularly shoes. They became some kind of a symbol of the rich, as well as comparing who has more shoes or whose collection is worth more. With some of the shoes in the collection being Yeses, Air Jordans, and even some limited collection shoes, as well as one-of-a-kind shoes made just for them. One of the most shocking pairs of shoes is the $5,500 pair made of snakeskin. Now, if that doesn't scream rich, we don't know what does. Their collections go anywhere from $1 million up to $5 million just for their shoe collection. A lot of celebrities have visited these kids just to take a look and admire the incredible collection. Spending $5 million just on shoes is definitely over the top, but these kids don't really care about the money, and they just buy what makes them happy. Number 4. Apartments. What billionaire doesn't have multiple houses and apartments? And while they own quite a few, their kids own at least one as well. But they don't settle for anything. When picking an apartment, they want the best of the best. That includes an amazing, breathtaking view. And the higher the apartment is in the building, the better. They enjoy views from above the sky and over the city, but views aren't the only thing that matters. They have several bedrooms and bathrooms, both designed to meet their level of ultimate luxury and expensive taste. With swimming pools and jacuzzis and an occasional indoor theater, these kids really do want to enjoy the best place possible. And usually, their apartments are designed with gold. As we mentioned, they adore, and they even include extraordinary expensive designer pieces of art and decor. Places like this usually go for millions of dollars and are located in the most popular buildings in Dubai, such as the Burj Khalifa. Number 3. $1 million license plates. While they spend their money on expensive cars and outrageous animals, the one thing they also don't hold back on is license plate numbers. You might think this is weird and why would anyone care? But in Dubai, there are actually auctions being held for license plate numbers. The most expensive ones are the one-numbered ones. Then comes the ones with 2 numbers and so on. So, for you to have a license plate number with only the number D5 would cost you a fortune. Well, to be exact, it cost this Indian businessman $33 million. But besides that, a lot of rich kids have been known to purchase these expensive license plates for their cars as a symbol of how much money someone has. So, if you have a license plate with 1 or 2 numbers, you are considered one of the wealthiest in Dubai. Whereas if you have 4 or more numbers, you're not at the top of their level. Number 2. Camels. You would think that by now we've seen it all, but these kids keep surprising us with their purchases. In this case, the Prince of Dubai, also known as Fazza, purchased a camel. He has been known for constantly sharing his life and all the luxuries that come with it all over social media, where he shares his amazing private yacht, tropical vacations. But the thing that most people were curious about were the camels. Being a prince, he definitely has access to a lot of money, billions to be exact. So, why not buy a camel? But what might shock you is the actual price he spent on just one camel. You might think a couple of $1,000 might do the job, but he actually spent $2.7 million. And if that wasn't enough, the very same day, he purchased another 11 camels. Yeah, you heard that right, 11! So, you do the math on how much he actually spent on camels. Number 1. Outrageous accessories. By now, we have seen how luxurious these kids like to live, spending money on everything they wish for. But the one thing they will constantly buy is expensive, over-the-top accessories. We are talking gold watches, diamond and emerald jewelry, and everything else you can imagine that includes gold and diamonds. Given that Dubai is actually called the City of Gold, these kids take that name seriously and like to have at least one gold item on them. A few of their prized possessions include a 50-carat diamond Bulgari Serpenti bracelet worth a shocking $75,000 and the Harry Wilson's iconic emerald clustered diamond watch that is worth around $1 million. But that's only some of the things they've spent their money on. From one kind of jewelry made specifically for them to 24K gold watches with diamonds. These kids have it all. On a related note, we wanted to know, have you heard about other extraordinary things that the kids of Dubai spent their money on? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.